Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Full Damage on the Mindcrack Season 4 server. We are over here at the casino. As you can see, the Lucky Diamond Hotel and Casino. Over there is something coming in. Probably, yeah, the Town Hall. Over here is the UHC, the UHC monument. And then over around this corner is Etho's horse speed thingy. We're over here today because we want to work on it some. I've done some over here, as you can see, just kind of touching up the actual casino part of the casino here, filling some of that in so I can actually start working on some games. Haven't released an episode for a while of 4 Damage though. Couple of reasons. One, because 4 Damage is going to become, excuse me Norton, I was playing. One, because 4 Damage is going to become an every other day series instead. It gets more views that way. I'm not rushing to produce an episode. It should all be much better quality and such if I do an every other day series. So it's going to be every other day with Kerbal Space Program being on the alternative days, apart from Sunday, obviously, is Choose Your Own Video Sunday. And also, I have been gathering quartz, and I have lost 2 Silk Touch picks to the Nether. Several inventories worth of quartz, or like a couple of inventories worth, because I died twice in the Nether. So I've just, I have rage quit a couple of times Minecraft now, and yeah, I've been trying to get material to get this sorted, but it's not going well. Today, what I think we're gonna do is work on some signage up here. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces here, which will be filled in with quartz. And you know what word has 5 letters in it? Diamond. I mean, Lucky has 5 letters in it. So we can put those up on the wall there. Let's grab this glass here. We don't have enough quartz to do it. And I'm determined to make it all out of quartz. I'm not going to use snow or anything. It's going to be all quartz. So it's just a case of finding the material and now grinding to get some new picks. Etho actually gave me a Silk Touch pick, which I promptly lost. Yeah, it's been hell. Hell. But hopefully we will. I want some food. I probably lost all that too, apart from some bread. Yeah, I lost a lot of stuff in the Nether now. Where is my bread anyway? Here it is. Yeah. The first time I had nearly a full inventory of quartz, the second time I had nearly a full inventory of quartz. So it's been mildly depressing, to say the least. But today we're going to work on some of the lettering. We may work on a casino game as well. Depends what time we have in the episode. With it being every other day, I might be able to do longer episodes too, and better, better edited episodes, so it's all going to work out nicely, I think. As you can see, this kind of spirals down here. It's going to spiral down on the other side too, meet up at the bottom there, and there's going to be a squid tank in the middle. That's that giant glass ring there. The casino itself is this kind of shape. It's then going to widen out. It's going to go to about there-ish, I think. And maybe on this side it's going to go, you might be able to see that cobble block down there. I think it's down there anyway, but it's going to go to around that point, depending on how Good feels about me encroaching on the UHC monument there. But that's just to hide the redstone and such of everything. So let's head up here. It's not going to look as good without the quartz background, but hey-ho, there's not much we can do about that. So, we need to make an L kind of shape. So I'm thinking something like that could be an L. Actually, no, sorry, that's wrong. Oh, I've lost my my Silk Touch sheaves. Crap, at least I haven't lost those. That's a good thing. I'm thinking more along the lines of, whoops. I can't get that one, can I? Okay, sweet. So that is an L. Let me go get my Silk Touch shears and I shall be right back. Okay, we are back up here. Let's get rid of this dirt. like so. Let's grab this glass. Got it. Okay. And then the backing of it is obviously going to be quartz, so it should look quite good. I tried it out with a K earlier on, down on the lower level, and that looked pretty good, so hopefully it'll be okay. So the U kind of want to be a little like this. And then I guess like that. Like that, I guess. Okay. So that can be the U. We also managed to complete pretty much all of the framework of the actual hotel here, thanks to a trade with Generic B for some obsidian for his cash for gold nonsense that he's doing. So now let's do the C, which will be something like this. Okay, so let's fill that in. Whoops. Fix that. Okay. Excellent. Okay. And then we want the K. The K is a little bit of a tricky one, but I know how I'm going to do it now. And then we want this. And this. Okay, and then we want on this side, like so. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, crap. Wait, that was wrong. Grab that one back. Grab that one back. Okay. Place that one and that one again. That's the K. And the Y is also going to be a problem because it's an even number across, unfortunately. So the Y might look a little silly. So the Y, something like this. We could always do it coming off at the side, I suppose. That's an idea. That's going to be definitely way too thick. Yeah, that doesn't look like anything like a Y. Let's break this then. So we can kind of do like a lowercase kind of Y. That'll probably look good enough for our purposes. So something like that, actually. Lucky. Yeah, sure. Let's go down and have a look and see how that looks. The Y is not that good, is it? The Y is definitely a letdown. Kind of like that. So that might be better. That Y definitely looks better. I think I'm happy with that. Again, it will look a lot nicer with the white background. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, so I'm gonna start working on one of the casino games now. We may get a card dealer done today. We may also get some slot machines done today. Let's see how it goes. But I shall be back with you guys again when I'm ready to do that. Okay, we are over here at the Ender. As you can see, I'm running low on diamonds, but we are going to make a shovel here. So I can clear out some more area faster. And we're going to enchant it. That's why I want to get a slot machine set up, is because I'm running low on the diamonds. That's good. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's chuck out away some of these ender pearls. We really don't need those. Boop, 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 boop. And I'm going to head back to the casino, and I shall see you guys again in another second. Okay guys, welcome back. So we've cleared out some area here. This will be for a slot machine later on. But the first thing we're going to build today is a card dealing machine, as I have all the materials here to do so. So let's get started here. Let's empty out this part of our inventory. Okay. So the only purpose of this is just to deal out cards. It can be used, say, to deal out cards to an AI. It can be used to deal out cards to whatever. But just the main purpose of it is to deal out cards. So let's grab the chest too, because it's actually part of what we need. The question is, where do we want to stick it? Hey, pool souls. I think if we stick it here, we'll have enough room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think we'll have plenty of room here. So let's put it right here. Okay. Now what we need is these droppers here. These droppers will never get powered, but we will point them downwards anyway, just in case. And then we need some other droppers above those, so let's do that. That even. And then one more above there. Okay. Let's break those like that. And then we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's one too many. That's fine. Oh yeah, that's definitely fine, because this is going to be the wall here. So yeah, good. So let's go dropper, 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 dropper. Then we need some more droppers. We'll just point these off to the side, because they don't matter where they point. The reason why they are droppers, they could be chests as well. But with droppers, it's just, I have the materials there to do so, so why not make them droppers? Then we've got these hoppers here, which are like so. Okay. So then we've got that going on. These blocks are not necessary anymore, but we could use them. It could make it slightly more compact, I suppose. But no, we won't bother with those blocks there. Let's hop up here. Get rid of these guys. Okay, so you know what we should do. Let's just make this a little safer, just in case. Alrighty, looking pretty. I now have it completely safed in, pretty much, so that's good. Anyway, let's get back to this guy. So the next thing we need is, let's grab some sandstone here, and let's do, I think this will work fine. We want to grab a repeater up in there. Okay. Then we want to repeat that. Repeat the repeater. Let's get up on here. Can we do that? Yeah, we can. Okay, good. And let's do this. Okay. And then we want this. Like so. Okay, and then we want some comparators here. This is actually a bit more compact than what I was intending to do. Hopefully it still works though. If not, then we'll have to move it slightly. Then we just want some redstone. Whoops. Like so. Okay. Then what we want is some redstone torches. Like so. Then we want our hoppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all on the comparator. So we need to consider the chunks as well, but we should be fine here. I should have done that before, technically, but the chunk is here. So this chunk is actually going to keep this chunk loaded because this hopper is pointing out into this chunk. That's fine because this chunk won't keep this chunk loaded. So as soon as this chunk unloads when whoever leaves, then the whole thing will unload anyway. So that's fine. These chunks won't keep each other loaded. That's what we need to avoid, is circular chunk loading. So that's fine. What we do need now, however, is a dropper. We need some more hoppers, actually. So let's do hopper, 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 hopper. And this hopper is inside this chunk, so this chunk isn't keeping it loaded. That's fine. We do need a dropper. So let's do... actually, it's easier if we're up there. Up, up, up. Is that wool? Okay, I want that off my bar for now. Let's get some construction dirt. Let's hop up like this. Okay, it's a lot easier in creative to do this. Let's do something like that, and hopefully we can place that dropper. Crap, that's the wrong way. Okay, let's break that guy. Break that guy. Okay, do that. So that hopper should be in there. Excellent. Let's put that in there. Okay. Now what we need is a line of hoppers leading back to here, but that's not necessary right now. Yeah, we won't bother about that. It's going to be we will figure out an automatic reset eventually, but for now we'll just go with a manual reset. So what we want is at this point we'll just put another hopper in. Or in fact, we'll do a chest. Let's do a chest. I don't have a workbench out here, do I? No. Let's make a workbench. Okay, and let's grab some of that wood so we can make a chest. Doesn't matter, it just has to be something with inventory, or something with several slots of inventory. A hopper wouldn't work because it only has 5 slots, we need at least 6. A dropper would work fine, a dispenser would work fine, but we'll just go with a chest. As you know, that's the standard inventory thing. So let's make one of those quickly. Boop boop. Boop boop. Boop boop. Okay. So we'll put that chest... We'll put it over here for now. Then what we want is a hopper here connecting to there. That hopper won't keep any chunk loaded because this is all in the same chunk, so that's fine. This is in the same chunk too. Again, we're not keeping any circular chunks loaded, or doing any circular chunk loading, so it won't stay loaded forever. And this hopper won't load any chunk because that's in the same chunk. Good, good, good. Okay, that's wrong actually. Bugger, I did that wrong. Let's take out those. Okay, and what we want is these going this way actually. And then these will be in the same chunk, so that's fine. We'll do these facing this way. Okay. Then what we want in each of these is one piece of each colour wool. Let's put my coloured wool up where it's organised. I should have 6 in total. 3, 5. Ha, 6. Good, good, good. So one in there. One in there, one in there, one in there. Doesn't matter which colour you put in which, as long as it's only one colour in each. And it will matter eventually, the order when you get up to the next layer. So let's reset this order. Blue, then it should be light blue, white. Yep, that's all fine. Okay. So then let's hop back up here. In fact, we've got cobble, that's fine. So let's, in these ones, place one of each colour wool. So it starts on this, it starts on this side with the yellow. So let's go in that order. Yellow, dark grey, white, blue, whoops, other blue, just want one in each of these, and the light grey. Okay, so let's get rid of those. We don't need to be up there anymore. And then what we want to do is put in, I believe, 22 other blocks. 21, sorry, 21 other blocks. So let's take these stacks here. 24, 21, 21, 21. Then we just want to do that another 2 times. 21. 21. And 21. So in each of these we'll put in 21 other blocks. We need to spread them out so they take up the remaining slots here. Like so. So you should have 5, 5, 5, and 6. You can also calculate it with snowballs and things like that, but the important thing is, if you're working in stacks of 64, so the wool and the cobble all stack up to 64, then you need one of the wool, or whatever is your indicator item, and one of your, or 21 of your cobble. So this item here is going to be the one that decides it. So this dispenser is going to dispense one colour of wool, with each push of a button. That will get sorted into one of these. So if it's the yellow one, it'll go in here. If it's the blue one, it will go in here. All the defaults will get stuck in this hopper here because it cannot be pushed down into this hopper unless it's light grey or cobble. But there shouldn't be any defaults. Everything should get sorted. When one gets sorted, so it'll be a random number between 1 and 6, it will light one of these between 1 or 6, which will dispense a random item from a random one of these, whichever gets selected up here. And these will be full of our cards. So there'll be 9 cards in here, 9, 9, 9, 9, and the remaining 7 cards, I think, will be in this one. That should add up to 52. Obviously, if you're doing a full deck with jokers, then you're going to have 54, so you'll have a full inventory completely. And if you're doing, say, I don't know, if you ever want to do this up to like magic level or something, you have magic cards, then you might have hundreds and hundreds of these, various selecting things. So it all works out. Hello, I heard a noise. So then what we need to do is fill in this. So let's put in 9 of these, 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 but only 7 of the light grey. Like I said, one of these is going to have 7 in, because I'm only working with a deck of 52 cards. I'm not using jokers, I'm not using any other decks, it's just 52 cards. So the light grey one, which should be this one, will only have 7 cards in it. If we put the other 2 in here, we run the risk of this being triggered 8 times. If it's triggered 8 times, then obviously it won't have any more cards in it on the 8th turn, so it'll just be like a blank deal. It's not a big deal because you can just press a button again and away you go, but it's just nice to have it so it will never ever give you a blank deal. It's just a nice thing to do. But that should be that set up pretty much. In fact, we do need to set up the button, so let's leave in this chest the button and the redstone. Okay, and we'll make another, excuse me, we'll make another junk chest here. Boop, boop. And in that chest we will leave everything else. Boop, boop. And I am going to go grab my cards. Alrighty, so we're just grabbing some of the cards here. I've been naming all of these. This is just one deck of cards. It takes a hell of a lot of levels to name everything. I think in the new version, though, naming items is only going to cost 1 level, I think, which is good, to be honest. That'd be very good indeed. But we've got some of the cards here. Let's go and chuck them in. It doesn't matter what order you chuck them in. You can chuck them in randomly. You can chuck them in however. At the end of the day, it's going to be a random dispenser dispensing a random card, so it's going to be random anyway. I mean, technically you could card count and see how many of these have been dispensed and things like that, but, you know, it doesn't particularly matter. We might sort out some kind of random distribution system for this eventually, maybe. It doesn't particularly matter, though. Boop, boop, boop. Especially as this is behind the scenes, so as far as other people are concerned, at least until they work it out, then it is completely random. Apparently we are not completely safe in here. Apparently we are not completely safe. That's probably because I didn't like the top of it. I don't have any weapons on me right now. That's an issue. Okay. 17. 17. Ah, got me. 17. Ah, crap. Okay. I don't think I have any weapons around here at all, to be honest. No, not really. I have a stone sword. We can sleep as well, because Pool Sword's just left. Excellent. Let's go. Get my stuff back, and put those last cards in. Hopefully I don't lose those cards ever, because that would be hell to name all those again. I need to name some stuff for slots as well. I need to spend 39 levels 3 times to name stuff for a slot machine. Here, a spider. That's not a problem. And the skeleton's gone. Good, good, good. Pick up all these cards off the ground. Alrighty. So let's put in the last of these cards. So we're going to have 9 in this one. Okay, and then we should only have 7 left over for this one. Fantastic! Okay, so now then, wrong chest, let's put the button in the redstone. Let's grab from here some sandstone. We'll put the sword away, why not? So let's check. Let's grab a pick. I'm not organised anymore. Let's grab a pick. Break this without breaking everything else. Break this without breaking everything else. Hopefully this should work. Like I said, I've compacted it a little more, so I don't know if it will work, but hopefully it should. We can cover all this up. We might come back and cover it in quartz and such later, but for now this will do. Just like so. So let's put the button to dispense a card. I want it as close to the chest as I can make it, really. So let's jump up here. I could put it up here, kind of. Not really. Or I could. You know what? I'll put it next to the put it next to it here. Or here even. So let's do that. Then we just need to connect that to the dropper. So that should be triggering that. Excellent. So let's go up to remember all the redstone rules about how you can only go a certain amount and such. Okay. If we go over here, we shouldn't trigger anything. Okay. And we'll just head up here. We do need to jump over those. In fact, you know what? Let's change this a little bit. Do that. We will get over there somehow, and we will grab this guy. Okay. We should have everything from that. Let's break that, and we didn't grab the dropper. Did the dropper end up in here? Yeah. So all of the wool at the end is going to end up in this chest here. It's a manual reset, so you've got to move all that wool back to the dropper. The reason why it doesn't automatically loop back for now is because you only want it to loop back when you reset the deck completely as well, which you'd also have to do manually, unfortunately. So let's put those in here, like so, and let's do that. Then we just want to power a block here, so we don't affect that piston, or the dropper, sorry. So let's go up like that, across like that. We just ran out of blocks, but we have enough. Kind of. And then hopefully this will work. It did not. Did it drop a card anyway? Or did it drop a thing? It did drop one. It dropped one of the light grey ones. But unfortunately it didn't get powered here. Because this unfortunately doesn't power it anymore. So what we will need to do is... basically all we need to do now is just move these to fix it. We need to move them across one, and then put a repeater where these are, on top of these where these are now, and then put a block above each of these. So let me do that quickly and I'll be back with you in a second. Alrighty, so I'm low, blah blah. Alrighty guys, so while I'm low on food and getting low on disk space, the card machine is complete here. Version 1 anyway. So I've moved this over slightly, or moved this over one. If we push the button, we will get a random card, Ace of Hearts. Let's push another one. 7 of Diamonds. Let's play a bit of blackjack. So we've got the 7 of Diamonds and the Ace of Hearts. So that'll be what, either 18 or 8. Let's hit King of Diamonds. That's 17, 18. I'm going to stick. Let's see what the dealer gets if we do it this way. So that should dispense 2. Yep, 7 and Queen, so they got 17. They will probably stick, so I win. Yay, me! So that's that. It works lovely. We can do poker on it, we can do blackjack, you can do whatever card game you want on it that uses 52 cards. If you make a couple of jokers as well and tweak things, like putting a couple of extra items in the dropper up there, you can make any other card game that uses jokers. So it's just a generic card dealing machine. There's no AI, there's no nothing like that. But it works beautifully. Let's manually reset it here. That's probably what we might work on next episode. We may also work on a slot machine next episode. So we put a 7 in there, Queen in there. This is kind of where the shuffling comes in, where you're putting it back a bit randomly. We may also work on an automatic shuffling item or machine or something, I don't know. We'll see what happens next episode. Let's grab these out of here. So just by chance it dispensed 1 of each. It doesn't have to happen that way, of course. If we press it a couple more times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we should get 5 cards in here. Yep. And did it dispense 1 of each, or what happened? It dispensed 1 of each again. That is interesting behaviour. Hello, guy. I would appreciate if you left me alone. Thank you. Interesting. I'm not sure why that behaviour is happening. I think it is by chance, to be honest. It shouldn't be that way designed. Anyway, my disk space is getting low, so I'm getting some frame rate issues. I'm going to end this here. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next episode.